My earliest memories are with my grandparents, my maternal grandparents who raised me. I've seen my grandmother as my mother figure. She is the biggest reason why I am the person I am today. How I moved through life with love, kindness, and optimism, even though this reality shows us that's not the case. The way the story is told to me when I was born is that in the 1990s, they were giving out the visa lottery in Bangladesh to be able to come to America. And my father's best friend, unknowingly to him, applied for him. And the day that I was born, my dad got the letter stating that he got the visa to come to America. So within 3 months, he was in America. And that's when my mom started to plan for us to come to America as well. The process is or was very hectic, where she had to go to the city several times, which were a day's travel. So, me being an infant, I was left with my grandparents. I wasn't given the same bonding time from what I've been told, or, breastfed as long as my siblings were. And I don't really remember too much of my mom until maybe I was 5 or 6, or maybe 7. Who knows? When she finally started getting everything together, I was about 5 or 6, you know. That's when she took me to the city with her. And then within a year, we came to America. What that did to me, looking back, is that I didn't know her and she didn't know me, which made me feel like a very misunderstood child that didn't know how to manage their emotions yet because we are still learning. So I seemed like stubborn, misunderstood, and just like rebelling everything that she says. But because she didn't know how to be the mother that I needed for me, I couldn't be the child that she expected me to be. A year later, We came to America. My grandmother and my grandfather also came, and they continued to take care of me until I was 18. My mom left again to Bangladesh when I was 11. So she was with me from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 6 years. And then she came back when I was 16, where I went through the most important phase of my life at that time, which is the teenage years, the puberty, not having a mom to lean on to. And yeah, I had my grandmother, but the mother wound never goes away and no one else can feel it, right? So she came back when I was 16. And again, she didn't know who I was at all. Didn't try, didn't have any interest in knowing who I am or who I was. That led me to have abandonment issue that I wasn't aware of at that time. And I thought in order to get her love, I'd just do anything she asked me to do. I change into a whole different person, you know, just trying to prove to her, hey, I'm good. I'm a good individual. I'm a good child. I'm a good daughter. And every time it came with a price. So then when love came my way, when people would just give me love, I didn't know how to accept it because it didn't come with conditions, you know. I ran. I ran from it because the thought was that they always leave, but if I leave first, I can control the narrative of how much it's going to hurt or why I did it. I can justify it in my mind, you know. But it was really fear. So I would always leave. And yeah, I've hurt people because of that. But I would always run when things are too good to be true. Like you seriously don't want anything from me. You're not asking me to be a whole different person. You're not asking anything from me. You just love me unconditionally. That was a concept that my mind could not grasp, you know, like how does that? No, you must want something, right? And then I would go into this rabbit hole of like, oh, you know, they're eventually gonna leave you, so it's better that if you leave first, it's going to hurt less. But no, it doesn't hurt less, you know. That's just what you tell yourself. Then when I met my husband, the very first day, I knew, no, he says he knew, but that's a conversation for another time. I knew that to keep a love like that in my life that I wasn't willing to let go of, I had to grow. I had to change. I had to let go of the baggage that was weighing me down. And it wasn't easy. And there were collateral damages because as I was healing, he was my punching bag, you know, and he was patient with me. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it took me years to believe that he just loved me. That's it. A type of love that I've always begged for as a child, always wanted, always seek, and I got it. And I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know what to do with it. And I decided that I won't let it go. I will become the person that I need to be for me to live a happy life, a life that I was told I didn't deserve. I was told that I wouldn't get, you know. My siblings would sit around and basically laugh at the things I was trying to do, whether, whether it was trying to finish school or, start a business or start a YouTube or whatever it was. They would just laugh and say, "You? You're gonna do that?" And the funny part is that while I was trying to, while I was in survival mode, I was still trying to love them and still trying to heal them while they were tearing me apart. Then I meet this man, that's my husband, and he was picking up the pieces that they were tearing off of me for years. And I used to look around and I used to go into this state of fear that, oh, you're going to leave me. There's always going to be someone better. And it just takes over your mind. And he would always reassure me. He reassured me until I believed. He didn't give up on me. And I'm grateful for that because there were times where I would have gave up on me if I was in his place. He allowed me to become this person that I've always meant to be or I always was. He saw me at my raw and he allowed me to grow into this, you know? And as I mentioned, I was always told that I wasn't gonna get love like this. And I've never seen love like this except for maybe in movies, maybe in books, and with my grandparents. That's it. That's it. Now I'm grateful for the person I am today, the type of wife, type of friend, type of mother. I am everything that I aspired to be. Before, I used to look at certain women in my life and I used to admire them. But today, when I look at myself, I admire me. I persevered, I overcame, and I'm still so filled with love. And the thing is that the people who couldn't see it is missing out. They are missing out on one genuine person that they could have had in their life, no matter what. Someone that would have their back, someone that would always cheer them on, always hold them up when they're falling. They're missing out. And in the beginning, I felt guilty. I felt bad. But now I no longer feel bad. It was their decision to miss out on this beautiful life that I've created. They're missing out on all the blessings and all the joys and all the love. And when you feel unworthy because of the people around you, the best thing I can say is that take yourself out of that environment and be kind to yourself and look within to heal yourself because these people are counting on you to stay there, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally and spiritually as well. They want to crush your spirit so much that you cannot move. So get up and make that decision. And I promise you, it will be hard, but it will be so worth it.